going back to the founder story, so Indeemo was a pivot. I'm an engineer, and I operate now in the research industry, the industry of understanding, right? So from the very start, we were listening to our customers because we weren't of the industry, we didn't know the industry. And so when we went on the early sales calls, we were very authentic enough and saying, look, we're engineers, we're a product team. You're somebody who wants to understand somebody else. What are your pain points? What do you need to do? So I think we came in with no baggage into the industry. We were constantly obsessed about what the customer was telling us. I remember the first year, I must have done 800 or 900 sales calls. I burnt the battery out of an iPhone because I was studying the industry and listening to the customers. And in that first couple of years, every single thing we did was actually driven through customer feedback and customer pain. Okay, now where's that brought us? And so where that brings us to today is I think there's three things why customers choose us. One is the product. So what we have is we have essentially a technology that's more like a private social network than a clunky piece of research software. So it's mobile first, it feels like Instagram for qual, it's capturing video, it's easy for respondents to use it. And we're leveraging AI and putting that on the back end, and it's making the researchers super productive. It's supercharging them, secondly, right? The second thing, right, is this kind of core value we have, this duty of care, right? So keeping our customers' data safe is the number one priority for this business, right? We spend more on information security than we do in sales and marketing combined, okay? And that obsession and that sense of care, both in terms of technology and process, but also in the team behind me, is customers feel safe when they're with us. They're reassured. We're very transparent with how we process their data. They own all their data 100%. And that's about trust. So when they come to us, there's nothing funky happening with the data. We're pure data processors. They own the data 100%. And that sense of transparency creates quick trust and partnership. But I think the final thing is, I think it's the team. They're sitting here behind me in the room. So what we have here is, again, I have a world-class team that genuinely cares about their customer and literally always goes the extra mile, right? And somebody walked in the office last week and they said they could feel the vibe in the room, right? The vibe is care. The vibe is kind of a willingness to understand. The vibe is a willingness to support and always go the extra mile. And if you look at the reviews online, go to Capterra, go to G2 Crowds, it's always this amazing kind of intuitive product and awesome customer experience. So I think that's pretty much the three things why they do it. And we're very lucky, we work with some of the largest, the brands that have gone on YouTube have been the likes of Lloyd's Bank and Sony Music and Manchester City. Like, these are really cool brands, pioneering customers, doing things to understand their fans or their customers or their audience that nobody else on the planet is doing. And they're coming here to Ireland and giving us the privilege of supporting them on that journey.